I done had two associates tell me one stay in the dirty South and the other one stays on the West Coast. Now they go to basically the same gym, you know, grab your pass, whatever. If you travel here, you travel there. But what's happening, what they telling me, look, if you want to meet you a man for a hookup, that's where they go, to the gym. But what they're finding out, and I don't know if it's just like a woman thing, our emotions are built so different. Like a man, they can hook up with you and then it's like on to the next and not think nothing about it. But then the women sometimes get a little not wrapped too tight. Like after he done told me this, after he done showered me with all these type of words, and now you done ghosted me. Y'all, they ghosting the women. They ghosting the women at these gyms in Atlanta. They ghosting the women at these gyms in California, from what my homegirls done came back and told me. And it sounds so identical, like it's like the same play. I don't know if it's the same guy. I don't know if that's just how some men are wired, and some women are wired like that, just to fall for it. So the women, they going in the gym, they got their itty bitty teeny tiny attire, yoga attire on. Now, I'm not saying just because of what you wear is what you're going to attract, or what how you're being suggestive to what you're trying to attract. So the man makes his move. He over there talking, you know, in general, asking some in general questions. What's your name? How long you been working out? Do you use pre-workout? What you think about this gym? What you be doing on most days, or what it is that you're trying to target? Like how many days a week do you come in working on upper body, lower body? Just getting a feel for the conversation. The conversation might then tend to drift consistently from what I was, you know, observing from the conversation. This is going on for 2 weeks. Everything is still hockey key. You know, they may have exchanged numbers by this time. So then I'm looking like, okay, well, what type of car this guy drive? Or what type of job he got? What type of car she drive? What type of, what's the attraction here? But I already see it though. No matter what this woman is driving, a lot of times a man could care less. If he want to holler. Now, a woman, sometimes they minds are stuck up on that. Oh, he got a nice body. He talking right. He got a nice voice. He keeping his hair cut, trimmed, locked, well groomed. Everything is lining up. But within 2 weeks, you start to notice a change. Well, you're noticing you don't see the guy coming up in there like he once used to. This is what the girl telling me, who was observing this at the gym. Oh, okay. But she coming up in there looking like Debo. She coming up in there looking like where he at. Like she ain't concerned about no pre-workout. She ain't concerned about no upper body, lower body. Basically, these men, they just going there for a meetup hookup, depending on what they into. Now, if they running around, from what I heard in the locker room, and ain't quite clothed themselves, just in there running around for like an hour, because I saw that on another YouTuber's video, running around the locker room, no clothes on. They in there looking for something too. But I don't know, maybe different gyms or whatever have different cultures as to what it is that they do. Maybe some gyms are the hookup for that type of relationship. Maybe some gyms are the hookup for that type of relationship. But see, when your mind is focused, for what you're there for, sometimes you may have to change up the attire to not attract the wrong type. Because we gotta admit, ladies, sometimes we can kind of, you know, overdo it, and they think they getting a door pass, a door opening. We gotta be careful who we hire to be our workout trainers. Because I remember when, like, one of my guy friends would come back and tell me the way that them women be up in there exercising and getting worked out, what they would be doing, and the men just going along with it. They said it just looked like it was inappropriate. And I'm sure at times it was inappropriate. Now, those who was giving consent to do those inappropriate stretches or whatever type of stretches that they was doing, hey, if they was in a right mind, willing to do it, and then they said people would just be disappearing. You would see things, all types of salacious things in the parking lot as to what was done. You would see things, all types of salacious things in the locker room. Isn't there cameras back there, right, chance? How can people be having time to be doing such salacious things? But see, people's minds wasn't right for what they went in there for. But the other girl from out of town, like I said, these is two different places. They talk but I'm comparing the stories and I'm like, okay. And then one of my homegirls, like real young, one of my young sisters, she was like, do you believe when a guy meets you, he already has in mind what he has in mind for you? Like if he's looking at you like wife material, if he's looking at you just like on the level of, this is my girlfriend, or we're going to do this type of stuff. We just going to have, fun. It ain't nothing serious. Hey, if she can cook, I'm going to earn these benefits. If she's reliable and I might need a ride, don't feel like calling an Uber. She reliable, or she the type I can just dump on her and tell her this, tell her that, knowing I'm liking another girl, or if she just a girl that's a fun time person where, hey, I can wear out her bed, she can wear out my bed, she can wear out my sofa, I can wear out her sofa, but when I'm done with her, I'm done with her. Yeah, so that's why your mind has to be made up. If you are of age, if you know what you're doing, you're in your right mind, not to get blinded, you have to already know what you want. And don't get mad if he come up missing. And same thing, don't you get mad as a man. If she come up missing, you go up in there looking and, she off with the next person running that game. People is out here hooking up and having a good time doing it. But there are consequences that come with that. Don't think just because you out here living that life and it's fun. There are consequences. You don't know what people really got going on. You don't know what people really might have. You don't know. There again, take your time, listen to people. It ain't going nowhere, and if it is if it has went somewhere, to God be the glory. It wasn't for you. Okay, you weren't even doing that right, even going about it the right way. They are out here in these streets taking whoever is with it. Be careful.